I can't seem to get into that account now. I don't know. It was on my phone. You know when you got the Android and you can log in via Google. It's not letting me log in via Google, and I didn't do a password. But it's cool. It was on private. And then just shook the roads a bit. So let's start on another one. Why keep an account? I don't like keeping accounts for long like that when you're teaching them a lesson because they don't. Your ass makes accounts, leaves them, makes accounts, leaves them. Do you know what I mean? And Rants hasn't got the backup. Yeah, Rants hasn't got the backup because Izzy May is currently tooth and nail with Jenny Johnson on this account. This I think she's Australian or something like that, on a woman's account called Shyme, Shyme. Now that's the alphabet lot, and they're friends with Jenny Johnson. Jenny Johnson is getting Izzy May hammered in perfect timing. She always does it when I leave. So Rance ain't got Izzy May in her backup, you see. She's just got a little click. It is starting to crumble. But one of those pastry accounts, do you remember when we were live the other day and they came in? Pastry in the rolling pin. Oh, I was trying to get back in to see who it was. I just can't get into the account. One of the, I think it was Rolling Pin, said to me, "Oh, I thought we were best friends." So I told you it was you, Ross, and their mates. First people, and I didn't have a fucking clue who those people are. It was pretty mean of me, but Eurus just took the piss out of your dying family members and shit. So one of our ex-friends said, "Oh, no, we're going to do it about my mum." I went, "Yeah, how is your mum?" And she fucking dropped her knickers. So that girl is obviously confided in Euro about stuff, shat herself, come in my inbox, and I've just wound her up. How long me and Guy were friends with Claire Whittingham? 2 years in a WhatsApp group, just us three. And the whole time she was snaking us. And the only reason that worked because me and V were like fucking glue. We still are. But I'm so thankful that she's getting some new friends. It's like me and her had a good chat the other day, Kim. I didn't come this far in nearly 3 years to want to have a group of people that you can trust, because that's what we all see on TikTok, isn't it? A group of people that you can trust that look out for each other. And then I don't wait for her to meet somebody like Sarah, right? For Vicky to be my only friend. I want that girl to have all the friends she can. You know, they're on about going and doing something together, and I'm like, do it. Do it. This is what we've been pushing for. You know, I'll always have your back, Kim. There ain't nothing that they can do. And I've said it from the get-go, from when we talked. You know, it was a bit hairy in the beginning, babe, but because we didn't know your story, but now we know a lot of it. Not the book, not their narrative, not their posts, from you. And that's all that matters. There ain't nothing, and I think you know, right? There ain't nothing that you could do or say that would make me think bad of you. Come on. There's nothing out there. My mate pissed on a fucking picture of a deceased baby. Come on. And I still back her every step of the way because of the person why she did it. Smurfette is not somebody you want trolling you, Kim. If I was going to say to anybody it was in a nice, bit of a better place or not in a good place, stay well away from that girl. His rants is she's back following Rants and Zen's dad last night and yesterday. She stayed quiet for a while. Just don't look on. She has a page. What's her page called? Something Clownette again. Just stay well. Just don't. If you looked on a page, that'd be it. She'll troll you, and she knows who you are. So just kind of, because Rants is pushing the narrative with her because she's volatile. She fucks shit up. I feel so much better now. Queen's out of the picture. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I really didn't trust her, Kim, and it was very odd because obviously I didn't speak to you much back that time when in the lives we did, and you sent me email. But it was so weird how she tried to control that situation of me not speaking to you, and then all of a sudden, and she knew I couldn't approach you or do nothing because of what I was doing with Nuvi in court. I thought it was very fucking odd. I said it to the moons. I said, you better fucking watch that. We don't sit in this thing where people have to tell me they're ringing V or they want to ring V. She's her own fucking person. And it's not like this Rants, the way that she controls it all by keeping people in discords. And I never understand that level, that mentality of, sorry, Kim, what's a sophistic word about, when you feel like you're in control? Like this grandiose, like, it is like she's got God complex, but they make accounts in God. For a start, what you've just done making accounts like that to Christians is probably offensive. Can imagine. Muslims out there, they'd find that offensive in some way. Well, now you know, obviously, I was shuggy. Paid that little bitch a lesson. Uh, when she was at, do you know what I did in the lives? Called her a PDF, everything on shuggy. Yeah, fucked her right up not long ago. Bastards. The eggs was me as well. TikTok, what was it? President's eggs, sort of bad eggs. Yeah, fuck 'em, Kim. Do you know the reason why I did the eggs and that? I was seeing, apart from you lot all fighting, including V, all fighting them. Not once did I actually see a troll page on them lot. Not many people are brave enough to dox a number. Well, I did and I didn't. I don't know if you know what I did with Chills. I used pictures, as in like, oh, fuck's sake, what did I do? I used 3 different sets of pictures for the first set of numbers, and I did that in a few different posts, and then he finally got on to what I'd done. He couldn't do anything because all the police were gonna say, "Is that your telephone number written in pictures in 3 different posts?" He's gonna say, "Yes." And you say, "But does the whole internet know that those 3 pictures amount to your telephone number unless you tell them?" That is how you get around it. I feel like Tilly in about a week's time. I feel like Tilly needs a little troll. That one with Euros set yesterday, set it up, spent 15 minutes watching what was going down, looking around the stories, trying to work out. I don't watch the lives like people do. Do you know what I mean? Hop around the stories, look at a few posts, take it in, probably like what you do, and then with your books, and then I think, right, how can I find that weak point? And just so happened to be that we were talking about yours, and she was the weak point that day. And they wouldn't suspect Karma because Karma got a little bit of bad news on Friday, didn't she? It was perfect timing. So I'll leave that one up there. I can get into it. I won't be doing anything more on it, so don't worry about it unless I can get in it. They would just be sending this. I must have got about 10 messages from people last night, Kim. And I'm just talking like I'm yours. So what did I do? Well, she's really intellectual, isn't she? So I just went into ChatGPT and asked it to write me really sophisticated responses. I didn't write them responses. ChatGPT did. I can't spell for shit. About Rants. I hadn't been a friend for a year. Did you know that? Me and V were playing her for a whole year, even though we had her in the Just Ben thing. What's that? We didn't trust her. Playing that bitch like a fiddle for a whole year. Oh shit, Kim, I gotta get this. It's the police.